Okay, so you already completed Below the Line. What sort of meals were you having?
Let you go first.
Okay. So because I was kind of doing it on my own, I kind of bought a lot of a supermarket value range, and I was quite surprised at what you could actually get for £5. I did a £1 £5 shop, and I was able to get pasta, rice, like the Tesco own noodles. I was able to get quite a bit for the money. Curry sauce, sweet and sour sauce, although it was all very carb heavy. No fresh fruits, no fresh vegetables. I did manage to get some tins of peaches and pineapples, but yeah, I kind of spent most of my money on like a value range of products.
And me?
Yeah.
I bought oats to get my breakfast sorted. I got some jam because I couldn't have like my porridge without any sugar. I wouldn't call it jam. I think it was red sugar, really. I got pasta, which was reasonably cheap, and some noodles and some stock cubes, and I managed to get a cabbage, I think, as well. So I made like pasta dishes, and I got some really cheap pasta sauce, which was really, really sweet and a bit funny tasting, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
There wasn't much fresh vegetables. I did get some lentils, so I managed to make a hummus style dip, which I had with some pita breads, which I got for quite cheap as well. I did go and get some wild garlic because it had just come into season. I kind of figured that, you know, that would be okay. It wasn't receiving a handout, so and I just needed something extra that was green. So yeah, I mean, it certainly got me through, but yeah, it wasn't quite enough, as you know, as to fully get you by. I really drink a lot of tea as well, so I got a bulb of ginger and sliced that up into hot water, which got me through. But definitely needed some caffeine by the end of the week, I think.
Yeah, I think the lack of tea and coffee for both of us was a big issue, wasn't it?
Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
And do you have any tips for people who are starting it today?
I would say my first day, I definitely found between lunch and tea or dinner that there was too big a gap, and I remember feeling got a really bad headache, and I just was really, really hungry, and hadn't factored in snacks. And at that point, I didn't want to kind of eat into, you know, my food supply too much, because I was quite scared of it being to the end of the week and not having enough. So I would say definitely factor in snacks if you can do it. Don't leave a massive gap between meals. And if you enjoy tea or coffee, you can't put it into your budget, which is really, really difficult. Ginger with hot water is definitely a good tip.
Yeah, it is hard if you don't have snacks and you don't have fresh fruit and vegetables. For me, it was good to have tinned fruit, which I think I bought, for 17 pence for a tin of pineapples and peaches. So, you know, that kind of bit of sugar, a bit of something kind of tangy, and a bit of it was almost like it was really refreshing to have like a bowl of pineapple or something like that. So I would recommend people look for some tinned fruit. So that does help with kind of the decrease of sugar in your blood as well.